So, welcome to my unboxing and setup of the Orbi Mesh Wireless Network. Just got it. We're going to get it set up, see how it runs. Start off with an unboxing. Here we go. So we get a nice box, very Apple-like. Pull off the top there. And we have quick start instructions. If I can believe this, we should be done very quickly. In the box, we have the main Orbi router. And then we have the satellite for the complete setup. Apparently they gave us a CD with Windows software probably. We can ignore that. And we've got a few Ethernet cables and some power bricks. Cool, that's it. Following the Orbi guide further, the next step is to unplug all of your old stuff. So I've dug my old stuff up from behind the couch. We're going to unplug it. The next step will be to hook up the main router of the Orbi to start setting up your network. You can tell which one is the main router because of the yellow Ethernet port on the back. So that's handy. And it also says router on the front, which helps as well, just in case. So I've got one of the Orbi power bricks plugged in now, which we'll be plugging into the main unit here in a second. I've got the included Ethernet cable, which is like really thin. I don't know if this is as good as your traditional ones, but if it is, I think I may be replacing some Ethernet cables here soon. So we've got our main router from the cable, which I've already unplugged. I hope I remember this correctly. I'm going to plug it in to that one. I think that's where it needs to go. And we'll plug the other end into that yellow Ethernet port. And then we'll get everything powered up. So, here we go. A few moments later, we've now got the light white light shining from the main Orbi unit. Just a clarification, before we plugged the Orbi into the main modem, the cable modem, so that's where we're getting our signal from. I've got the Wi-Fi turned off on this cable modem because I don't want it interfering with my signal. The Orbi is going to be Wi-Fi enough. So here we are upstairs now. We're in the hallway. I've got the satellite unit plugged in. It's now trying to sync with the router downstairs. If everything goes correctly, we should get a steady blue light here in a moment. We definitely have a blue light, so that means we're good to go. We're ready for the next step. Everything seems to be up and running. I've gone ahead and connected my MacBook to the Orbi network. The name is on the router. The password is also on the router, so that's all connected. And then the next step is to go to orbilogin.com, and from there you'll have a web browser setup of the actual mesh Wi-Fi system. The rest we'll do on a screencast. Okay. After the Orbi verifies that you have an internet connection, Then it loads you into this next screen showing the Orbi satellite as well. And what's it saying here? Let's check your satellite connection. Okay, so we'll click on next. And it's checking for the satellite connection. And it's found the Orbi satellite. So we'll set that up. Cool. So now we're into the account settings. So we're going to have a username here, which apparently you can't change because it. Oh wait, maybe we can. Nope. Oh wait. Am I getting anywhere? Strange. Well, we can definitely create a password. So I'm not really going to use this password, so I'm just going to use the one that Safari suggests. And then we have all the fun questions. Then we get presented with the name of our network, whatever we want to call it, we can call it that, and the password of our network. So I'm just going to leave this like that for the setup of this video. After that, you need to obviously log into the new network you've created with the new password you just created. And then it takes you to the Orbi firmware update page. And it actually found new firmware. It seems to have downloaded it all. So I guess we can just say update all now. And it seems to be doing that at the moment. So we're getting lights flashing on the Orbis. They are in the process of getting that done. We get a, well, it's not an amazing looking setup screen, but it's at least a progress bar. All right. Progress bar filling up. And there we go. Now we get a registration page. I just tested upstairs and downstairs, and both gave me an average of 154 megabits download and 15 megabits upload. That is some steady and decent Wi-Fi. Very happy.